Thank you, Dr. Gray, for that wonderful introduction. And what a pleasure it is to be back on the campus of Notre Dame de Namur University. Distinguished faculty, honored guests, parents, family, and members of the graduating class of 2013. It is truly an honor and a significant challenge to deliver this commencement address. To be sure, I am grateful to the leaders of the university and to the class of 2013 for the special honor of participating in this extraordinary way on this significant occasion. At the same time, I am aware of the enormous challenge of delivering the commencement address. Too often these messages are regarded as an interlude prior to the awarding of the diplomas. I wonder how many of us have attended similar academic exercises and how many of us can identify the person who delivered that address or remember what was said. Probably not. You might expect a commencement speaker to say that you, the graduates, are the leaders of the future, that you will be able to influence personal life, strengthen community, and affect society, that the values of our culture will be determined by you and your generation. These statements are not truisms, they are true. The diploma you receive today is not a free pass to a better life. It is a document that states that you are qualified to accept a position in society. You will determine how you will use your qualifications in your personal life, in business or industry, in academic or public service careers, or in any other enterprise by which you will earn a living, fashion your private or family life, and contribute to the life of your community. Every generation of graduates faces challenges. What differentiates each generation is how it meets these challenges. What shall we do after school? How will we live our life? How will we adapt and respond to changing times? That is the challenge of every generation, and that is the challenge of your generation. Tom Brokaw's book, The Greatest Generation, has been around for a while, and many of you have read it. It tells of American citizens, citizen heroes and heroines, who came of age during the Great Depression and World War II. Brokaw described how people answered the call to save the world from the most ruthless military machine ever assembled. Despite great odds and a late start, they did not protest. They succeeded on every front. They won the war and they saved the world. They came home to short-lived celebrations and immediately began the task of rebuilding their lives and their communities and making the world a better place. Building lives, building communities, and making the world a better place. That was the challenge of the greatest generation, and it is the challenge of your generation. You can make your generation the next generation. You can do this by putting your personal skills and training, put them to work in creative ways, by embracing positive values, and by your involvement in civic and community activities. I emphasize community involvement because sociologists tell us that people who participate in public affairs are more likely to contribute to charity, to volunteer, to join a club, to vote, to serve on juries, to attend community school board meetings, city council meetings, and to cooperate with their fellow citizens in community affairs. Regrettably, civic participation has diminished in recent years. Parent-teacher organizations have experienced declining membership on the peninsula. Despite our growing population, many service club chapters and volunteer organizations have either merged or they've simply folded. Why is this happening? A book by Robert Putnam chronicles the decline in civic participation in America. In his book entitled Bowling Alone, Putnam discusses the relationship between our busy, changing lives and diminishing community involvement. How will these trends affect you, the newly minted college graduates? And how will you affect these trends? Will you help create community? Will you advance social responsibility? Will you enjoy the innovations and diversions that modern technology provides us in work, entertainment, and communication? The individual electronic devices, the iPhone, the iPad, big screen television, or the little screen now that we have for television, and the internet. Will you do that without losing touch with the human connections that are the foundation of community engagement? And will you be able to meet the demands of the rising cost of living without sacrificing your personal relationships with your family, your partner, and with your children? Referring again to Bowling Alone, Robert Putnam points to strong connections between civic involvement and positive child development, lower criminal activity, better personal health and well-being. Civic involvement rivals marriage and affluence as predictors of personal happiness. Building a strong community is important for building individuals. Community fosters human bonding, personal relationships, closeness, and caring. I'm optimistic about the future of our community because of schools such as Notre Dame de Namur and graduates like those who we're honoring today. At Notre Dame, you have been part of a warm and inviting, inclusive community. Notre Dame is a place where diversity is valued, traditions are celebrated, and new experiences that bring us together are fostered. As Notre Dame students, you have been encouraged to advance your school's traditions as expressed through the Notre Dame mission statement, which emphasizes the importance of community engagement and the values of social justice and global peace to the learning experience. Notre Dame's programs are designed to provide a synergy that advances dynamic contributions to social and environmental awareness, involvement, and change. For more than 160 years, our community has turned to Notre Dame de Namur for assistance in times of need, as did Bel Air School in the San Bruno Park School District, a school where more than 2/3 of the students come from a home where English is not the primary language. Bel Air School's English language learners' test scores were not meeting federal standards. Notre Dame responded by developing an innovative program, the results of which helped Bel Air to achieve one of the best test performance improvements in the Bay Area. Your diploma from this university qualifies you to participate in civic engagement, to undertake activities that sustain and strengthen positive values and traditions, to renew and build our institutions while encouraging others to become participants in the life of our community. You will be able to follow a path of helping to better people's lives, including your own. Friends, the challenge of the greatest generation, of every generation, is the same: building lives, building community, and making the world a better place. Congratulations to you all. Now it's your time. You have the power to make a difference. You have the power to make the world a better place. We're all counting on you. The world is counting on you. Thank you very much for allowing me to. Congratulations.